Hello and welcome to Don't Forget to Read the Instructions at the New Ulm Public Library. I'm Leroy, programming librarian, and your host as we explore the fun world of tabletop games. But wait, what are tabletop games anyway? Well, they're games you can play on the table, or the floor, or just about anywhere. But the main component of tabletop games is that they have pieces that you manipulate in your hands, be that cards, or dice, a pen and paper, small pieces, whatever it might be. And so I'll be introducing to you fun games to play by introducing them to my fellow librarians because, hey, we like to have fun too. We're very grateful to be partnering with both New Cat and Red Dragon Gaming, our local game shop here on Minnesota Street in New Ulm, to present you this program, and let's have some fun. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be playing two games made by the same company, Asmati Games. They're based here in the United States. The games have different creators, but they're both card games. They play fairly quickly. The first one we're going to be playing is called Meow, and gameplay is really simple. It should be a lot of fun, go really quick. On your turn, you draw a card from the deck, and your card is going to be either a meow or a not meow, but you don't show the other players. But here's the kicker. When you draw your card, you have to look at the card, then look at everybody else and say meow, and you can say it however you want, but then the other players decide whether to call your bluff. If it really is a meow, then whoever accused you is out. But if it's a not meow, then you're out. Things can get a little bit more subtle as they go along, but that's the first game we're going to play. The second game we're going to play is called Red 7. And this one was nominated for the Golden Geek Award back in 2014. And Red 7 has basic rules and advanced rules. In Red 7, there are 49 cards in the deck, 7 cards each of the 7 colors of the rainbow. Right here. So red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. And red cards have the highest value. And then orange and then yellow. So a red 2 is better than a green 2 as far as its value goes. But here's the kicker. What changes during play is who's winning based upon what the objective is. On your turn, at the end of your turn, you always want to be winning, because if you're not, you're out. And everyone starts with 7 cards in their hand, and you play cards to your palette, which will determine if you're winning or not, and then to this discard pile, the canvas, which changes what the objective is. It's a little bit complicated to start with, but I think after a couple rounds we'll get it. We'll see you next time. Hope you enjoy these games. The programming librarian here at the New Ulm Public Library, and today I've got our faithful youth services librarian, Catherine, with us. We also have our children's aide, Amy, here, and Carol, one of our library aides, is back. So today we're going to be playing 2 games made by the same company, and they're both very silly. The first one's fast, and it's called Meow. And premise is pretty simple. On your turn, you're going to draw a card from the deck. You have to look at the card, and then you have to look at everyone and say meow. Now, on your card will be an animal. And it will either be a cat, a meow, or some other kind of animal, a not meow. And when you say meow, everyone else has the opportunity to call your bluff. If they successfully call your bluff, you're out. But if they are wrong and it is a meow, then they're out. But here's the twist. As play goes around, if someone hasn't called your bluff, you keep cards in your hand. And if at any time someone calls your bluff and there is a not meow in your hand, you are out. So if you succeed once, it doesn't mean you're safe. That's correct. Okay. That's correct. All right. So this is a fast-playing game. Would anyone like to meow first?
I'll go.
Okay, go ahead. So you got to look at the card, and then go ahead.
Meow.
If you just want to let it go, then play passes to the person on the left.
Are there penalties for calling someone's bluff and getting it wrong, did you say?
Yeah, you're out.
Oh, you're out. Okay.
You're out.
Meow.
Nah, I don't believe you.
Do I show my hand?
Yes, you do. Oh, Catherine's
Catherine.
out. Meow.
I just want to show everybody how that was done.
I don't know if I can play this game without laughing. Meow. Oh, this game is so silly.
So Catherine doesn't go now.
No, I'm out.
She's out, so she's just going to heckle us.
Meow.
And I'm going to call you out on that one.
Oh,
Not meow.
all right.
Not meow.
That's a shark. That's definitely not a meow.
Did you have a meow first? Oh.
Meow.
Oh, I guess I'll call.
Ah.
Oh, two not meows.
Amy won.
She did. I had a chimpanzee of all things.
I knew it, but I
So,
already got
that's
it.
a fast game. Let's give Catherine a chance to actually meow, because we haven't heard her say it yet. All right. Go ahead.
That was so worth it. I don't even want to call you up if I wanted to go around again.
Very good, girl.
Meow.
I'm convinced. At least for now. Okay. Meow.
Okay. We could all just not accuse each other until we've all built up enough where we're all guilty. Meow.
Trying to read voice inflections does not help.
It's difficult. It's difficult. And if you change your meow every time, that makes it more difficult as well.
Yeah.
So,
I don't want to hear Miss Catherine's again.
You guys.
Ooh.
it's Mad Cat.
I'll call you on that one.
Really?
Oh, well.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, she's got a not meow. So,
Oh, but she's not safe.
I'm
so
not.
yep, she's
I'm
not.
out.
She's out.
You're
Yep.
Both out, right?
No, you're
Nope,
fine.
You're good. You're
Oh,
good.
I'm in.
Yeah, you're good.
Nobody's gonna call you for a bit. So.
Okay, go ahead and draw.
You get another chance.
Okay. Meow.
Da, da, da.
Meow.
That was a bit musical. Go let it go.
It's a little chirp.
Trippy cats. I can't do the ick noise though. I don't think anybody can very well do that justice. So,
I don't know if I cough up a hairball. You guys can do it.
you're wearing a mask. I'm not sure how well that would go.
It won't work well. Probably choke myself.
I'll go ahead.
Okay.
Meow.
Meow.
I'm gonna call.
Oh. The first one was a pig.
All right. Let's see. The sound of the 3 a.m. cat stuck in the bathroom. It's like they hop into the tub so that it echoes more. So,
That was so specific.
I've had several cats that have done this.
Alright.
You passed, Leroy.
Meow.
I'm gonna call. Oh! All right. Good job, Carol. I had to take it a peg. And that's how you
Good
play
job.
Meow. So, real quick, easy. Thoughts on age level or skills involved?
Oh,
Oh, yeah. All ages.
all
don't you think?
ages.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think a 3-year-old could easily handle this, most of the parts of the game, but,
Right.
I could
Yeah.
just imagine the giggling.
yeah. I love the Not Meows.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's really cute. I think it's really fun.
The illustrations are adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cute.
I was thinking, because the game relies on that vocal component, if they had some sort of tactile marking or braille, it could even be played by people
Oh, yeah.
without vision.
Yeah.
True.
And so that could be something, I don't know. But yeah, fun. All right.
Yeah.
So that's Meow. Let's move on to our next one. Okay, so our next game, again, made by the same company, is called Red 7. This one's a little bit more complicated. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. But that's only in comparison to the fact that the last game was really simple.
Super simple.
Okay. All right, so first I'm going to get our reference card. So that goes in the middle to start with. Each of us gets one of these.
Anytime you get a reference card in a
You
game,
know it's going to be a little bit more complicated.
difficult.
Okay. Okay, so these are the who's winning and the turn option guide. I'm going to have one of each sitting here. Okay, so in Red 7, there we go. The rule for winning is simple. Have the best card. But what the best card is going to change. There are 49 cards, numbered 1 through 7. And so 7 colors, each with 7 cards. A 7 is always higher than a 6, but a red 6 is higher than an orange 6, and so on down the color spectrum. So if you flip over your reference card, red, then orange, then yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. You'll also notice that each of those colors has a win condition with it. So over the course of a round, you can switch the color objective, and that changes what card is needed, or cards are needed to be winning in that round.
Oh, so like Uno,
A little bit more complex.
a little more
but
complex,
we're getting there.
but
Yes.
yeah, color-wise,
Okay.
you changed the,
Yeah.
okay.
And so they look like this, and you'll also see that there are, it gives you that reference there. Now, we're going to start with the basic version of the game, but you'll also notice that some cards have an extra symbol in the corner for more advanced play. So there's other things there, but we're going to start with the basics.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, so everybody's going to get 7 cards. I'm seeing a pattern here. And this is where this becomes an ASMR video. Okay, that should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. Okay, so this becomes our discard pile, right here, also called the canvas. So when a card is placed on the canvas, that changes the objective that we're working on. Okay, you have a palette, which is separate from your draw deck, and let's talk about what they go. You play a card face up from your hand on the palette. Then you discard a card from your hand. Well, you only have to take one of the following actions. Okay? You discard a card from your hand to the canvas to change the game to the rule of the discarded card's color. You must be winning the new game after you do this. So you can only change the canvas if doing so would make you be currently winning. So For example, let's say that I had all my cards were even numbers. Then I could discard to here to change it to green in order to show that I'm winning. Of course, someone else can change it on their turn as well. Okay? So you can play a card from your hand to your palette and then discard a card to the canvas. But again, you have to be winning after you do that. Or you can do nothing and lose. You might want to do this intentionally when playing the advanced version. If you're not winning the game at the end of your turn, you lose and you're out of the round. So on your turn, you are always trying to change it to something that makes you win. So you really have to take a look at what you have in your hand. So I would recommend everybody do that. See what you have, organize things by number and by color to try to figure out what you've got. So I'm going to organize things there. So think about, do you have a really high red card? Do you have a lot of the same number? Do you have a lot of one color? Do you have a lot of even cards? Do you have a lot of different colors? Do you have a bunch of cards in sequence? Or do you have a bunch of low cards? So you think about all of those and do that.
Yes
So-
to all of the above.
Right?
Yes.
Okay. You're currently winning if your palette contains more cards that meet the current game's rule than any other player. So to break a tie, you look at each tied player's card. Okay, so. That wasn't very, okay. Wasn't very explanatory. This is why we read the directions, right? Instructions are good for us, but it's still not very clear about how that goes. Okay, so the top card of the canvas pile determines what the rules are. The player with the highest card on their palette is currently the best at red. So the player to that player's left goes first. So everybody is going to place a palette card here that has their highest, best card closest to this win condition. So right there. So it's the highest red card.
We all put them right here?
We each have our own spot.
Oh, we have our own spot.
Yep.
Are we going to do this on the
Yep,
count
yep,
of three?
we all do this together. So
I don't have any red, so what do I do?
you
What's
play
your
your next
next
highest card. So if you have an orange, you play your highest orange.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay, so Catherine clearly has the highest card. That is the highest card. The player with the highest card, and so the player to that player's left goes first. So Carol's going to go first. So based upon what you have here, you want to try to change this. Now, how do we draw cards? That's the problem.
Oh, I see.
I don't. I have no.
It'll take some practice, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my goodness. And I read through this beforehand too, so you can tell how a bit more complex this is. Okay.
Yeah, I have a question already.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so my rule is most of one number.
Right now, this is the current rule, and
That's
you
the
want to
rule.
change it.
I do want to
So,
change it.
you can do one of three things.
Okay,
Okay, you can put a different card here that would make you winning at this, which is currently not possible, right?
okay.
You can discard a card to here, which changes this, which makes you winning,
Oh, okay.
or even do both.
Okay. Most of one color.
Okay. All right, and you're ending your turn?
I think so. What do I have to do now?
Okay, so how do we...
This is hard.
Yeah. I'm just going to say meow.
Okay.
So do I,
In the case of a tie,
so do I add to my palette to
okay, so
make
you
me
did
winning?
yellow cards of one color. So in the case of a tie, though, it goes to the player with the higher number. And so since she has an orange 7, you can't beat her at most of one number, or most of one color.
Okay.
So you're going to want to try to change the objective.
Ooh.
I don't know if I can. I need a warmer color, right?
It depends. You could make it a cooler color if you wanted,
Okay.
as long as it would make it so that you can win with what you have available in your palette. So right now you've got a 5
Okay.
and an orange. And right now the objective is yellow, most of a color. So if you had another 5 and could play another orange, so if you played an orange and then played another 5, then you would be winning.
Ah, I gotcha.
Okay. I don't have another orange.
Or if you had an indigo, you could play an indigo and then play either a 4 or a 6.
Well, I can't do that either. Can I do this one? Most cards below 4.
Okay, and then you'd want to play one here that's actually below 4.
Okay.
Okay, so that currently has you winning. All right. So that takes me to my turn here. Okay. So I'm going to put down an orange here and then switch it to most different colors. So I'd tie with Amy, but my red and my orange are higher order than your orange and yellow, so that makes me winning. So back to Catherine. So all Catherine has to do is play a red, and she's winning again.
Right. But
You don't even have to change anything here. As long as you can keep it red, you're good.
I can't.
Oh.
So,
Well then.
what?
So she just plays a different color.
If she were to play an orange
Uh-huh.
and leave this the same, she would be winning because her 7 is higher than my 5.
Gotcha.
All right, then we'll do that.
No, you put it there.
There?
Yep, there. There
And
you
then do I have to follow a card there in the
Nope,
same
you don't
color?
have to.
No.
Remember, you can place on your palette, place in the discard, or palette and discard.
Okay.
So, all right, so
So-
you're good. So it's back to you, Carol.
So we're still on most different colors.
Yes, or most different colors.
So I can just add a different color.
You could, but you wouldn't be beating her. Remember, you have to be winning at the end of your turn. So,
I
this game is
see.
requiring a lot of thinking.
Yes,
isn't
it is.
Yeah.
Might be too early for that.
Okay. So how about if I change it to most of one number
Okay,
and put a 4 down?
so you've got 2 4s. All right.
And that makes me winning because nobody
Yep,
else has
mhm.
double numbers.
Yep. Okay, so play goes to Amy.
I guess I won't change it then.
Okay.
But I'll play another 5, so I've got 2 5s. But
Yep, which are higher than her 2 4s,
Okay.
same color, so yep, you're winning. Very good. Okay. Ooh. Can you spread yours a little bit?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to change it to most cards in a row because I'm the only one that has cards in a row.
Oh.
All right, Kathy.
Until now.
Okay, that's 2 of the same, right? So you need,
Wait,
Two
most of one
less.
number. So you need, if you wanted to put that down, then you'd need to put an orange here.
okay, that I can do.
Okay, most of one number. Now, if you had another 4, even though she's got the red 7, you'd have 3 of the same number, so you would be winning.
I don't.
So you got to find a different win condition.
Okay. Oh, she would be winning on that. Well, we'd be tied on that.
And on a tie, whoever has the higher colors wins.
The highest number of that.
Highest numbers and higher colors, yep.
Oh, higher colors.
As well, yes. Mhm.
Oh, she's, well, I have an orange. I think I can try this.
Okay.
How about most even cards? And I
Okay.
put down a 2.
Yes, that does it. So you've got 3 even cards, and the rest of us aren't even close. Okay,
Okay.
that's the first green card played.
I'm gonna have to change it again.
Yeah.
Most cards below 4.
Okay. Aha. Oh.
So she
One
has
and
2 on
two.
her.
I'm going to change it back to most cards in a row. Because I'm still you've got 1 and 2, but I have 5 and 6, and mine are red and orange, so they're higher. So, back to you, Catherine.
So what am I, most cards in a row?
So if you had a 6 to go with your red 7,
Yeah.
Or yellow 7.
well, the red 7 is of higher order,
Oh, that's
so
true.
you'd want to take that one. But
But she might not have that color.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nope. So I can change it?
yes, so you can change what is winning.
But then I have to follow that
Yeah,
direction.
Yep, you change it. Go there.
Da-da-da. Nope, nope, nope. I think I can do this. So
Okay.
I'd be tied with Amy.
Depending on which card it's using,
So if I do most different color and I put this here, we both have 4 colors.
but you're winning because you have a red.
Okay,
So, yep.
sorry,
Okay.
Amy.
So
well
I'm
played.
out of cards. Do I have to draw?
It does not say draw, so I guess you're out.
Oh, okay.
Does that mean she won? Not necessarily.
Okay, what turn determines the end around? If you have no cards in, if you have,
Meow.
okay, here we go. If you have no cards in your hand at the start of your turn, you lose, since you are unable to do anything.
Oh,
So, yep.
but nobody ever draws from the deck.
That's part of the advanced rules, I guess. So,
Oh, okay.
yep,
But now I have to stick with that rule because I only have 1 card to play.
I
So
suppose.
I've still got to try to get most different colors.
Yep.
But I just have another
It's not,
green.
so you lose as well.
Oh, it's between you and
Oh,
yeah.
I can't do anything that would let me win. I lose. So, Catherine won. All right.
Meow, 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 meow. Okay, I totally did not understand how I won.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go with the flow, don't explain it to me. I'm kind of getting it a little
Okay.
bit, but
Yeah. Learning as you play, because
Yeah.
this was not very helpful.
No.
No. Shall we do one more round now that we're going a bit faster?
Okay.
Okay.
Shall we keep to the basic rules so it goes quick?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
Okay, all right. So let's get all these in here and get them shuffled again,
and I think the most advantageous thing you can do is get the red 7.
right? Oh,
That is a lucky
stand there.
thing.
Yeah.
Ta-ta.
That is a tough game. So I guess keeping cards in your hand is a good thing rather than
Yep.
keep changing it
But
all
also
the time.
having a lot on your palette can be helpful too, for
Yeah.
depending on.
Because it was really hard to like figure out, like, I knew I could beat you two, but then looking at Amy for most different color was like, she's got the most different colors.
Yeah.
And then I looked at my hand and realized, oh no, I can tie her with that, so.
Yeah. You
But
gotta-
then having the red 7 threw that over. So there's a lot of things to remember. in the
Yeah,
play,
there's
which
a
is-
lot of things at the same time. That's what makes this game so complex.
And this,
Okay.
what age range is this for? Does it have one?
This one says 9 and up. Okay. So play your highest card here of your highest color. Not gonna be me. Carol starts us off with the red 7.
All
So that
right,
means
Carol.
that Amy gets to go first.
Okay. And we're still sticking with highest card for now.
No, you aren't. Because you can't beat her.
Oh, so, but I
You need
just
to-
play
Yeah,
one
you need to
that's-
change it, yeah.
Oh, I
So,
need to change it.
yeah, otherwise you're not winning.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, because if you're not winning at the end of your turn, you're out.
Oh, I see. Well, here we go.
Time to organize again.
Most of one color, got 2 red.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to change that. All right, I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna change it to. Oh no, 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 no. That's not going to. That'll kill me. Nope. Ah. Okay. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Most cards below 4. There we go. All right. So if you can play a 3 that's a better color, you'd be winning.
Yeah, if.
F. The problem is that she's already got something that's winning, and she's got the next 2 highest, so,
Right.
right.
I'm just told.
So most of one color and most cards in a row are both held by Amy right now, and highest card. So that eliminates 3 of the possible win things you can change it to.
All right, so I think I don't think I can do it.
Well, you could do, if you can change it to blue, most different colors.
Okay,
Your orange is going to beat my yellow, so
cool. Let's do that then.
well, that's indigo. You need, if you don't have blue, then you're,
I do.
no, you don't.
No. What is indigo? What am I doing?
You need blue.
blue.
Indigo is most
you're
cards in a
right.
row, but she holds that.
Yeah, okay, so no, I've got nothing.
You're out? Wow.
Well, I have most of one number, most cards below 4, highest red.
Oh, well, no, you could, if you have most cards of one number, which one is that? Orange?
Yes,
So if you discard the orange and you play that 7, you'll be winning.
okay. All right.
There you
Any number on
And
it?
any of the orange, yep. So
Okay.
that's part of the, I guess, strategy is deciding which numbers to put down so that you determine
So
what's
why am I winning?
Because you have 2 of one number,
Okay.
and no one else has 2
No
of
one
one
else has,
number.
okay,
So,
okay.
Until now.
ouch, and that's all she has to play, and she's good.
All right, well, at least I stuck
Yeah.
in there for 2 rounds.
But you're still in.
So if you change it back to
Until my
indigo,
next
you're winning.
turn.
Okay,
Then I'm out.
but, oh, let's see. Most of one number. Most of one color, and I don't have
Yep.
to play?
Mm-hmm,
Because
yep.
you still have that.
Yay. Most cards below 4. If you have another 7, you can go, otherwise you're in trouble.
Mm-mm.
Ouch. Yeah, having those reds out right away
It's just a
really
color.
restricted things really quick. So,
And you think, oh, I've got the orange 7, I'll be okay.
Nope.
No
Nope.
way. I really think I'm done. I will show you my cards. I don't think I can do anything.
no, you can.
What?
If you play your one or, oh, no, what's that?
I can't beat Amy with most of one number or one
No,
color.
if you keep most cards below 4, if your card below 4 is better than mine, that would make you win.
Oh, like a,
So if
like
my-
a green 3 or
A red
yellow
2
3?
is better than you?
That's the question I'm
Okay.
trying to determine there. Okay, so. Okay, so it says when comparing 2 cards, compare value first, then color. So unfortunately, no.
Yeah, no. I
So,
didn't think
nope,
so.
you're done. Ouch.
Aw.
All right,
So
Carol?
Most cards below 4, you
Mm-hmm.
have 1,
Yep.
but my red 3 would beat your blue 3.
Yes, it would. Ouch. Okay.
Well, I guess my best play is going back to this one,
Most
most
of
of
one
one
color.
color.
I love it. Now, is that still true because Carol's got,
Well,
or is it because hers are in consecutive order?
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's true.
that's a good question. She's got a 7 and a 3. I don't know that okay. Okay.
There's so many layers.
To break a tie, look at each tied player's highest card that follows the rule, checking its value, then its color if necessary. So, unfortunately, she would still be winning.
But if she
So-
laid down another red, she'd be okay.
Yes,
Okay.
Oh, but I can't.
but you can't,
Right.
so
I think I'm out.
you're out. And I can't do anything either. So, Carol wins.
Woohoo! Most of one color.
All right.
You got lots of right.
So those are the basic rules for Red 7. Now there are also, as I mentioned, some icons in some of the corners here. Here's one as well.
Right.
And there's one other icon. Does anyone have a hand icon?
Yep.
There we go. Okay, there we go. So if you have this icon here, one card into a large, you can take a card from another player's palette and put it on top of the draw deck. But you cannot
Wow.
target a player with fewer palette cards than you.
Oh, wow.
So they have to have the same amount or more.
Okay.
If you have this one, you get to draw a card from the deck.
Okay.
So that's
okay.
handy, right?
Yeah.
If you have the hand here, you can play another card from your hand to your palette, and you can still discard even after playing multiple cards.
Oh,
And then if you have this one, you can choose a card from your palette, and you can place it on top of the draw deck or discard it to the canvas. So you can take from here and there. So these expand your options quite a
Yes.
bit to other things you can do. But that's how you play Red 7. We could certainly expand more and learn it better, but don't forget to read the instructions. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us today. We hope you had a fun time learning to play this game with us. And if you enjoyed this game or any other game we play, you can check it out over at Red Dragon Gaming or request the library to add it to our collection so you can play it here. And we'll see you next time on Don't Forget to Read the Instructions.